Hello.
Hey, Ronnie, how are you?
Hi, Mrs. Phyllis. How are you? How's it going?
I'm good. We've been missing you.
I miss you guys.
Okay. All right. I don't see you. I can hear
Yeah,
you, but
I have an issue with my Kim actually. Something is wrong.
oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's all right. Long as you're here, that's all that matters, right?
Yep.
Excuse me. Did you have a good trip?
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. Yeah. Thanks God.
Okay. Here comes Maria. Let me let her in. Hey, Maria. Oh, let's see. She's connecting. Hey, Maria. How are you? Hey, Maria. Hello, Miss Maria. Ah, there you are. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello.
I could see you, but I couldn't hear you. How are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you.
Good. Well, good. Good, good.
My son is what was helping me with the thing, with the Zoom thing and everything because I can't do by myself.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right. Rami's having trouble with his videos. We can't see him. We can hear him, but we can't see him. So that's okay. As long as we're here. And Norma texted me and said she was having some foot pain, so she won't be on tonight. And I haven't heard from Pedro if he's back from his trip.
Oh, Pedro, I don't know.
I don't know either, so we'll see. And then maybe Sonia will get on.
Maybe.
Rami's got a new background.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the one with palm trees one night, and it kind of scared me, so I quit doing it. I said they'll just have to look at my messy desk back here. So the palm trees kept moving, and the water kept moving. More light, I can't see. It's dark in my room. Okay. We'll wait another minute or two and see if Sonia or Pedro get on. My roll book, and I will.
What is the name of your new student? What is the name of you have a new student, right?
I had a what?
New student?
A new student? Yeah. Oh, you haven't met our new student. I'm sorry. You weren't here when he came on. You came on and when he was gone. So this is Rami. He is a new student this year. Okay. And he lives in Clarksville,
I'm
right?
the new guy.
You're the new guy.
Yeah, I'm from Clarksville. Yeah.
He lives in Clarksville and is from Egypt, right? Egypt.
Oh,
yes.
He's from Egypt. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot you hadn't met him.
It's fine.
All right. Let's see. Rami is here.
Rami.
And Maria's here. Okay. I got y'all marked. So I'll put this over here on the way. Let's see what time it is.
I don't know. My watch is somewhere. I don't know.
I don't even have a watch anymore.
6:32.
6:32. Okay. Hey, we're doing good. We're 3 people on at 6:32. That's good. Okay. Let me. That is level. All right, that's level 1 and that's level intro. Okay. Let me turn this down so it won't be so loud when they click in. Sometimes when they can't get on in the other classes, they send messages to the teacher through WhatsApp and it makes terrible noise. So I'll turn it down so it doesn't bother us tonight. Okay, we are doing a review tonight. Actually, we're going to start on page 70. No, we didn't. It's 94. I'm sorry. 94. So y'all want to get that page up. Were there any questions, Rami, that you had on any of the other, what was it, lesson? I guess it was lesson 12. Good. You're good? All right, perfect.
I'm good. It's okay. I will try to cover it back. It's okay.
Okay. You got another background now. You just keep changing backgrounds on us, but that's okay. All right. No telling where you'll be next, right? Okay.
Just trying to have some fun.
Well, yeah, we have to have some fun. If this is the only way of communication we've got, we got to have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
My hair is sticking straight up. I'm sorry, I didn't take time to comb my hair.
We have the whole day at work. And there was too much tension, and when it comes to home, just actually all the tension from our shoulder and having fun with your family.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Let me go over here and share screen, and we will start with our devotion that Miss Judy has for us. And there we go. All right, we're talking some more about Noah in Genesis chapter 6. We talked a little bit about Noah last week, about him building the boat and how the people made fun of him because he was building the boat and there wasn't a cloud in the sky, not a raindrop anywhere. And they thought he was kind of crazy for doing what he did, but he was just doing what God told him to do. And we see this week where he's putting the animals on the boat, and God told him to bring 2 of every kind of animal, bird, and reptile. So it had to be a pretty good sized boat to hold all those animals. Here we see where that's his family, and they're trying to get the animals on the boat and get them where they needed to be in their little stalls so they would be safe when the rains came and they started floating around. It looks like that one lady in the corner has some fruit, carrying some fruit or vegetables or something on top of her head. So I'm sure they were beginning to carry in food that they were going to be eating for the next weeks that they were on the boat. So this is found in Genesis 6, 19 through 20. So in your spare time, if you have time, go back to Genesis and read the whole chapter, and it'll talk to you about the story of Noah. The scripture that we have tonight is Genesis 6, 19 through 20. And the scripture says, bring into the boat with you 2 by 2, every kind of animal, bird, and reptile. And once again, we see where Noah is obeying what God told him to do. And I'm sure the people standing around, not his family, but the other people watching what they were doing, thought he was also crazy for putting these animals on there too. But he was only obeying, being an obedient servant. Okay. That is our devotion for tonight. And we are going to start with review. This review will review us on the lessons 1 through 12. there's different, I think there's 6 different areas, 6 different, yeah, 6 different sections that we will do reviews on, and they're varied. The first one is what they call a word study. And it's found on page 94. It says each of the 5 words listed at the left has 2 meanings. You're going to use each word twice in all of those sentences. In some cases, you might need to add an ED for it to sound correct or to be correct in the sentence there. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I will set my timer and let you read the sentence and put in the sentence the word that needs to go there. Remember, each word has 2 different meanings. Oh, where's my timer? Timer. All right, 2 minutes, start. Okay, need another minute?
Yes, please.
Okay, you got it. All right, start. Okay. Need another minute?
No.
It's not easy actually this time.
These are a little bit hard. They, especially with them
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
two meanings. Having two meanings.
Yep.
It may help for us to look at the words and talk about the two different meanings that they have. The first word is calf.
Okay.
What is a calf?
I think we can just start, instead of wasting our time, because yeah, I just told right now it has two different meaning and it's a little confusing. If you are with me, Maria, so we can head and start right now. What do you think?
Okay. No,
Is okay?
number one.
Number.
You want to do number one for us, Rami?
It's a draft of cool air. I think.
Okay. A draft of cool air is always welcome during a heat wave. That is correct. Draft means if you have a door that's just a little bit open, you feel the air coming
Yeah.
through that little crack, and that's called a draft.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Yeah.
good. Number two, Maria.
Okay. Bart's calf muscle in his leg, left leg was throbbing so badly that he knew he wouldn't be able to start the game.
Okay. Calf. Okay. So the back of your lower leg, right behind your shin, that's called your calf. Okay. Very good. Number three, Rami.
Chris knew that he would be hired because he could faster than anyone else in the class. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be Stern. I'm not sure. Actually.
Could
Either
Stern faster?
or
Said STERN. Is that what you
great.
said?
I think it could be Stern or Great, but I think Stern faster.
Okay, that's what
I'm
yours
not sure.
is. Okay, Maria, what did you have? Type. It's going to be type. He could type faster than anyone else in the class. He could type on the computer,
okay.
Right? Type on the computer or on the.
My God!
On the,
yeah.
I told you these were
Okay,
hard. These are hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris could be hired because he could type faster. Okay, Maria,
Type
number
faster, yeah.
Type. Number four, Maria.
Okay. Elizabeth emptied all the ashtrays in the grate of the dining room fireplace because she was too lazy to go back to the kitchen.
That is correct. Great. Grate is what the inside of the fireplace is called. That's one meaning. One meaning of that is the inside of the fireplace, where that metal part is sometimes. Very good. Okay, number five, Rami. Whoops. Oh, there it is.
In the 1960s, many young men either left the country or went to the prison in order to avoid being dragged into the army.
Right. They wanted to avoid being drafted into the army. So one meaning of draft, the first meaning we saw was the cool air coming through the door, right? And causing a draft. And this is to be drafted into the army or to be taken into the army. So that's the second meaning of drafted or draft. Number six, Maria.
Mr. Silvers was so stern with his 5 daughters that before they had completed high school, they all ran off to get married just to get out of the house. Stern?
Stern, yes, meaning he
Stern.
was, this stern means that he was very strict
Very
on them.
strict.
And they didn't like it. So they all ran off and got married. I guess they thought that was the solution. I imagine they decided later that that probably wasn't a great solution. So, but okay, so that stern means being strict. Number 7, Rami. Ah.
Mhm. Yep. Rusty hated to go to the beach because the noise from all the radio something on his nerve. Uh, I think it is great on his nerve.
Yes, but if you add an ed to or add a d to it, we would say grated on his
Grated.
nerves.
Grated, okay, grated on
Grated
his
on his
okay.
nerve, or got on his nerves, or made his nerves on edge. He just listened to that music and it just made him so nervous. So grated. Have you been in a room that had a blackboard in it and somebody took their fingers, nails, and went down the blackboard and made that horrible sound? That would grate. That would grate on your nerves. That would make you very nervous. So that's what that. So we've had the 2 meanings of grate: the one that's the inside of the fireplace, and the other that basically gets on your nerve, or
annoying.
Annoying. Yes, that's a good explanation. Annoying. Number 8, Maria.
I don't have the answer.
Okay, that's okay. We'll help you.
The entire Barber family searched in vain for the which had strayed from the herd.
Okay. A herd is probably a herd of cattle. So what is a baby cow?
Calf?
Calf. Yes.
Okay.
This is
calf.
the second meaning of calf. It can be a baby cow, and some other animals will have their babies are called a calf also. And this doesn't say what kind of herd it is, but
okay.
Yeah, it just says from the herd. But we'll pretend like it's cows, because I know a baby cow is a calf. Okay, so there's our 2 meanings for calf. Okay, number 9, Rami.
Yeah, the front of ship is called the bow. The rear is called stern.
Yes, that is correct. The front of the ship is called the bow of the ship, and the back is called the stern of the ship. And that's our second meaning for stern, because Mr. Silver's daughters that ran away from home to get married because he was stern or strict. And this is a part of a ship. So there's your 2 meanings for stern. Okay, number 10.
When Patty asked Sonny why he didn't call her anymore, he responded, "Sorry, but you are just not my type." That's easy. That was easy.
Yeah. Sorry, you're just not my type. That was he got rid of her real fast, didn't he? So this is the second meaning of type. The first meaning we talked about was typing, like on a computer or a typewriter. And this one is you're just not my type, or you're just not the kind that I like, kind of person that I like, kind of girlfriend I want. So each of those had 2 meanings. Y'all did very good. That's very hard. English is very hard because a lot of words like that have 2 meanings. The other part of English that I think is very hard is like when there's a word like read, R-E-A-D. Sometimes it's pronounced read. I'm going to read a book. Sometimes it's pronounced read. I already read that book. So it's very hard to know the correct pronunciation. And there are several words that are like that. And I may try to make up some of the, make up a list of some of those, and we'll talk about those one night, because it is very hard. Okay, second part, we got another word to study here. This one is a little bit different. These words have two pronunciations. They can be said in two different ways or pronounced two different ways. The first one can be conduct or conduct. The second one is content or content.
Content or content.
Third is contest or contest.
Content, contest or contest. Okay.
Yeah. The next one is present or present.
Yeah. Present or
Next
present.
one is project or project. And depending on the pronunciation is what it means. So I'm going to let you work on the sentences for a few minutes to see if you can figure them out, and put the correct ones in the sentence. You might have to add an S or an ED to have the correct word in the sentence. But I'll give you about 2 minutes to work on these. I'll go ahead and give you 3 minutes because you might need 3. Sometimes if you read them out loud, that might help you too. So it won't bother us if you read them out loud. Need 1 more minute? Okay, 1 minute. Okay. These words are called, they do have a name for them. These words are called homographs.
Homographs.
Yeah, they're words that are basically spelled the same. No. These are pronounced different. I'm sorry, I'm giving you the wrong thing.
No.
Wrong name for it. That's what I was putting down, is writing down as the homographs that were different spelling. I mean, same spellings, but different meanings. Okay, these, let's see, we said how they were pronounced. So let's do number 1. Maria, you want to start this one?
Okay. As the guide project the student through the museum, he heard one of the remark, a monkey can paint better than this. The first
Okay.
one, as the guide, is project.
Project. What did you have, Rami?
As the guide the students through the museum, he heard one of the remark, a monkey can paint better than this. As the guide conduct, I think so. Conduct.
All right, conduct is correct.
Conduct,
He
okay.
conducted. We're going to add an ed to it. He conducted, as the guide conducted or led them.
Oh, yeah, led the students. Yeah.
The students to the museum. Yes.
Thank you.
These are hard too. It's just this crazy English language. Sorry. Okay, number 2, Rami.
At the beginning of the pie eating contest, Joanne prayed she would be able to win without getting as sick as she had the last year. The contest,
Okay.
which is like
Contest.
competition, Yeah.
Yes, contest.
Yeah.
Contest is like a
My competition.
right.
Contest.
Okay. So this one is contest.
Contest.
Okay. Number 3, Maria.
If nearly fainted when the insurance company present her with a check for $25,000 to cover the cost of the accident.
Yes.
Present.
Presented. We're going to add an ed
Oh, yeah,
on.
presented.
Yeah. Presented to her.
Presented.
So yeah, presented means gave
presented.
to. They presented it to her or gave it to her. Very good. Yes. Number 4, Rami.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have number 4. Even though Dr. Mack seemed to have everything a man could want, he still didn't feel. He didn't feel. I don't know.
Okay, it is content. The second word, content. It's pronounced content. It's also pronounced content. Like you're contented, you're happy, you're there used to be a saying like a good cow gives milk because they feel contented. They feel happy. So it is content. All right, number 5, Maria.
Luis explained to the teacher that nobody at home could help him with his history project and that he was afraid he would fail the course.
Yes.
This project?
Project is correct. project. He was working on a history project, or it was something they had told him to do in history. It might have been build something or write something or color something, whatever, but it was a project that he was to do. Sometimes we have projects to do at home, especially during the holiday season. You might have a project you're working on that's going to be a gift for someone, but those little things that you do are called projects. Okay, number 6, Rami.
Holly checked the table of content to see which page the story started on.
Right. Contents. She checked the table of contents, which is the table in the front of a book that tells where everything is located, what page everything is located on. So it's contents.
Yes.
I think the other is content. He was content with his life. He was happy with his life. And this one means the contents, or what was in there, what was in the book. Okay, number 7, Maria.
Okay. The actor decided, number 7, right? Okay.
Yes, number
the
7.
actor decided that if he really wanted to get leading roles, he would have to take voice lessons in order to learn how to project
Yes.
his voice.
Right.
His
Yes, that is correct. Project is what we work on, something a history project, and project is what we like. In projecting his voice is how it's going to sound when it gets out there. We can also sometimes you talk about a movie picture camera projecting the picture on the wall. So this is, he's going to project or send his voice out. Very good. Number 8, Rami.
The conductor's brave conduct during the fire, which had started in the baggage car, saved many lives.
Okay. Yeah. The conductor's conduct. We put
conduct,
conduct. Brave conduct during the fire. How he acted. In this instance, conduct talks about how you act. In the first sentence, we had the word conduct, but he conducted the students through the museum. He led them through the museum. This one is conduct, and it means his actions, his brave actions. Okay. Hey, very good. Number 9, Maria.
The workers at the plant all chipped it the by girl a wedding present.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Present. A gift. And that's the second meaning. The first meaning was up in sentence number 3. They presented her something or gave her something. This is a present with the accent on the first syllable. And that means a gift. Okay. And number 10, Rami.
Yeah, number 10. When the judge declared out of order, the lawyer jumped to his feet and powerfully projected the decision.
Like, what did you say?
Project.
Project.
Yes.
How about contested?
Contested.
Yes, or contest, yeah.
And contested, yes. In this sentence, it's contested. It means that he didn't like the decision. So he said, I don't like this. I want to do something else. We need to do something else. So he contested it and said he didn't like it in the courtroom. And that is pronounced contest or contest with the ED on it. Those are very, very hard. And there are a lot of those words in the English language. Now, these are the words that are spelled the same, but pronounced different and have different meanings. And I'm going to get together the homographs that we were talking about, the read, the READ, and we'll talk about those next week and make some sentences with those. And there'll be words that are spelled the same, pronounced the same, but have totally different meanings. Well, no, they're not. Read and read. No, they're not pronounced the same, but they have totally different meanings. So it's similar to this, very similar to this. Okay. Any questions on any of the definitions of any of these on the 2 pages?
No.
You can go back and look at those and study them if you need to later. Number 3 is going to be a little bit easier. It's words that are the words that are the same. The words that are listed over to the left-hand side are the words you're going to be choosing to put in the blank. And the words 1 through 15, like the first one is avoid, then you're going to find a word in the list that means the same as avoid. And sometimes in doing these, if you'll go down and do the ones that you know, then you can go back and process of elimination, figure out what some of the others are, okay? I'll give you about 2 minutes to do these. These are a little bit easy. You may find those a little bit easier. Okay. All right. You get them all?
This is harder than the other 2 pages.
Is it harder?
Yeah, it's harder.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not your fault. Okay.
Well, I'll give you another minute.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. Did you find it harder, Rami? A little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can figure out here.
Okay.
Number one, the word is avoid. What word in the list means the same as avoid? Anybody?
Yep, it's sure.
Shirk. That
Yep.
is
Shirk.
correct. Shirk.
Shark. Mm-hmm.
He will shirk going around car accidents because they scare him. He will avoid going around things like that. Okay, shirk. Number two is casket. What is the same meaning as casket?
Casket. Casket.
We studied this one before. I remember this word.
I'm sorry?
I remember this word. It's one of the lessons was there. I know this word. Yeah.
You know this word? Okay,
Yeah.
what is it?
It is for coffin.
Coffin.
Yeah.
Yes, coffin.
That we remember
Casket.
at this time we discussed this one. The difference there is like it is slight difference actually between the casket and the coffin. I remember I discussed this with you before, and that like we told that the coffin, which is it is a wooden box for the people who already has been deceased or is dead already.
Casket.
But for the casket, it's like it's the same wooden box, but it's only for which is you are putting inside the church to present the guy, like say the last goodbye. Is that I mean there is this slight difference between both of them actually. The
The
casket,
casket's a little bit fancier.
Coffee.
fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
you're
little
right.
bit nicer. A little bit nicer. Yes.
Yeah.
but they're used for the same purpose. So, okay.
Yeah.
Number 3 is cautiously.
Cautiously. Gingerly.
Gingerly is correct.
Gingerly.
Yes, very cautiously or very gingerly. Gingerly is to do things quietly or easily or not big and loud and boisterous. You're doing it gingerly or softly or quietly. Okay, very good. Number 4 is center. What means the same as center?
Core.
Core.
Yeah.
Yes, core is correct. This is the core of the apple or the center of the apple. Yes. Okay, number 5 is dead.
Yeah, just right now we told the same word. Yeah, that is the deceased guy.
Yes, dead is deceased. Yes, the deceased guy or the dead guy.
Oh yeah, deceased.
Can be put in a coffin or a casket. So either one. Okay, number 6 is each.
Each is a piece. A piece, or what do you pronounce the first? A piece?
A piece, yes, a piece. Each or a piece. I'm going to buy that candy is 5 cents each, or it's 5 cents a piece. So it means the same thing, each or a piece. Number 7 is excitement.
Excitement. Thrill.
Thrill. Yeah.
Thrill. Yes, thrill and excitement of the race at the raceway was filled with excitement and thrill. Okay, number 8 is hire.
Employ.
Employ, yes. He's going to hire me as a cook, or he's going to employ me as a cook. Means the same. Number 9 is hoax.
Fraud.
Fraud. Yes, fraud is the same as a hoax. The story was a hoax, or the story was a fraud. Number 10 is hobby.
Hobby.
Pastime.
Pastime.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be pastime. He has his hobby is building race cars, or his pastime is building race cars. Okay. Number 11 is moan.
Moan.
Wail.
Wail.
Yeah.
Wail. It's like a cry. To moan or to wail or to cry. Yeah. Like if you've got a belly ache, you're going, oh, my belly hurts. That's called moaning or wailing. Number 12 is reveal.
Disclose.
Yes. You reveal it, or you reveal let's see, you reveal the
truth. You reveal the truth.
Right, that's good. Or disclose the truth. Very good. Thank you. I keep running out of words over here.
No. Well, I have for your help.
I need help sometimes. Okay, number 13 is throttle.
Triangle. Is like boil.
Strangle.
Yeah.
Strangle.
Like smoking or like.
Oh yeah, strangle.
Yes. And this deals a lot with if you're driving a car or a tractor and you have to move the throttle, it strangles the engine, or it throttles the engine.
The brake.
Brake. Yes.
We are using with the brake, with the air brake. If somebody has a big truck and they are using the air brake, they are giving the same meaning, also calling it strangle. The brake has been strangled, like it has
Strangle.
been like
Strangle.
breakdown or something like this.
Strangle.
Yeah,
Been strangled. Yes.
the air of the brake has been strangled.
Strangle.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
All right. Number 14 is weak.
Frail.
Frail.
Frail. Yes.
Yep.
Frail. He's very weak or very frail. He's been sick for a long time, so he's weak and frail. Number 15 is whirl.
The last one, yeah, which is the balance word on
Twirl.
is twirl.
The only one that's left is twirl, right?
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so the little girl is going to whirl around or twirl around in her little tutu, dancing in her tutu. Okay, so whirl and twirl are the same. Okay,
Yep.
number 4, they're going to be
Yeah.
opposites. They're antonyms. They're going to be opposites.
The opposite. Sure. Okay.
Look, yeah, you look for the opposite of a beginner. So, and then on down through I think there's 12 of those, not quite as many. I'll give you a couple of minutes on these. Okay, y'all got them?
Yep.
All right. Number 1 is beginner. What is the opposite of beginner?
Veteran.
Veteran. Yes.
Veteran.
Veteran means someone who's been doing it a long time. Number 2 is darkness.
Daylight.
That's an easy one. So y'all got an easy one in there. This next one's easy. The number 3 is dry.
Humid.
Humid. Yes.
Humidity.
Number 4, healthy.
Diseased.
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 5 is honor.
Insult.
Disgrace.
Disgrace. Yeah,
Disgrace. Oh.
disgrace is going to be this one. Yeah.
Disgraced. Okay.
You honor someone or you disgrace someone. To honor them
yes.
is number 6 is lower.
Oh yeah.
Boast.
Boost.
Boost. Yes.
Boost.
Boost. Boost them up.
Boost.
Okay, number 7 is mute.
Mute. Gabby.
Gabby. Yeah.
Mhm.
You can be quiet or
Gabby.
you'll be talking all the time, just going 90 miles an hour, talking.
Gabby.
Or you can mute and be quiet. Okay.
Mhm.
Number 8 is praise.
Insult.
Insult.
Insult. Yes.
Insult.
9 is repair.
Damage.
Damage. Yes. 10 is saintly.
Evil.
Evil. Very good. Number 11 is thin.
Dust.
Heavy.
Heavy set.
Heavy set.
Yes.
Heavy
Yes.
set.
Thin or heavy set.
Heavy set.
12 is tiny.
Vast.
Vast.
This one is very
Yes.
Vast.
Yes. It's a tiny little piece of
Vast.
ground or it's a vast piece of ground.
Vast.
Tiny and vast. Okay, this next one we'll do together because it has a
heavy, yeah, heavy set admin.
Heavy set and thin.
Yeah, that's a little confusing between thin and tiny. Thin is like the thin guy who has a less weight. So the opposite for it is the heavy set, the guy who has more weight. And tiny is like the small, and vast is something is big.
Okay, when they're talking about people, a lot of times they'll say that is a thin person.
Yeah.
Or that is a heavy set person.
Heavy set person.
It's usually nicer to say that's a heavy set person than saying that's a fat person or a chubby person. So they'll say heavy set.
Heavy set.
Yeah.
Meaning that they have a little extra weight on them than they should have. Yeah. It is a little bit confusing. I agree. That's usually you think is of thin and thick is what I think of opposites is thin and thick. But we didn't have that choice here. But heavy in thinking of a describing a person, usually sometimes when you're describing them to the police, were they a thin person or were they heavy set? And it's just a nicer way of saying fat. So, tiny and vast is kind of like that. I would say large and tiny would be opposites. And this is tiny and vast. Vast does mean large. So these are a little bit different opposites than I would say if I were putting opposites on a test or something. Does that help a little bit?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, in this number 5, we're review of word sounds. You're going to choose the word in the line that has the same sound as the underlined letters in the first word. Study the example before you begin. And the underlined the underlined letters in the example are the G's. So you're going to listen to the sound and tell me the word that does not belong, right? So choose the word in the line that has the same sound as the underlined letters in the first word. Okay, the first word, budge. The other words are pronounced druggist, gamble, Genesis, and goggles, which has the same G sound. Druggist, gamble, Genesis, goggles, to budge. Which one has the J sound? And it is Genesis.
Genesis.
Right. You want me to pronounce them, or do y'all want to try it once on your own? You know, try it on your own once, and then these are not too hard. I keep saying they're not too hard, and then they end up being hard. So I'm sorry.
Okay. I prefer you pronounce them.
Okay. All right. Let's
Please.
do that. That's okay. We can do that. And then you all tell me the one that does not belong. No, the one that has the same sound. I keep doing the one that
same
doesn't
sound,
belong.
right?
One that has the same sound. Yes, the same sound. Number 2, the word is sight. Sight.
Sight.
Bacchus. Car fare. Cinnamon. Recorder. Which one has the same C sound?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. That is correct. Okay. Rami, this one's yours.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, yeah,
the
okay.
sound, the letters are double O's, and the word is roomy.
Yeah, rummy, goodbye, groove, outdoor, wooden. Roomy, outdoor, wooden, roomy, groove, groove. It's like similar. Similar. Yeah, it's confusing here. I don't
Okay,
know.
let me pronounce them for you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Okay, the word is roomy. Ooh.
Roomy.
Ooh.
Roomy.
Goodbye. Groove. Outdoor. Wooden.
Groove.
Groove has the ooh sound.
Groove.
You're correct. Okay. Let me do the next. Let me do the pronunciation, because sometimes it does make a difference in how you pronounce it.
Yes.
Okay, number 4 is close. The letter is the O, and it's a long O in close. Okay, the words are both, broth, brother, moth.
Both.
Both. Yes, both has the long O sound.
Both. Okay.
Number 5, there's the double O, and it's crooked. Crooked. Sound. Crooked. Broomstick. Hood. Schooner. Whirlpool.
Hood.
Hood. Yes,
Hood.
that is correct. Hood has the ood sound. Sound. Okay, number 6, the letter is Y. And the word is tight. It has actually a long I sound. It has a long Y sound. Type. The words are Nancy, soy, sty, and system. Sty. Yes. Number 7, it's an EA, are the letters. The word is headline. Headline.
Headline.
Cease. Disease. Realize. Threat. Sorry.
Yep.
Threat.
Yes.
It has the S sound.
Yep.
Headline. Threat. Both sound the same.
Okay.
Number 8, the word is kneel. The letters
Kneel.
are I. Kneel.
Kneel.
Neighbor, receipt, slay, wait. Kneel. Neighbor, receipt, slay, and
Slay.
wait.
Slay.
Receipt. Kneel.
Kneel is going to be a long E. Kneel.
Kneel.
Neighbor is a short E. Receipt is a long E.
Long E.
Slay, A is a
Slay
short
is a
E.
short.
Wait.
Wait.
Mhm.
Is
So it's going to be receipt.
receipt.
Sometimes you have to pronounce them and do it what I call the Southern way, the slow way, and listen to the sounds.
Okay.
Okay, number 9. It's a O-U are the letters, and it's doubt. Doubt. Should. Soul. Surround. Tough.
Surround.
Surround is correct. It says the owl sound is in doubt and surround. Okay. Number 10, niece. It's the I-E. Niece. Sounds like long E.
Niece.
Niece. Cried. No, it sounds like long E. I'm sorry. Cried. Friend. Pliers. Shriek.
Shriek.
Shriek. That is correct. The pronunciation is very, very hard. Getting this the distinct words. So I'm sorry, English is so hard. I apologize. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, any questions about any of those words or any of those words you would like to have a definition of, or are they not familiar to you?
What means in the row number 6, stay?
Stay. Okay. Have you ever heard of someone having a little red spot in their eye that's a little red? It's called a sty.
Oh, okay.
Now, you also has another meaning. A sty can be where the pigs stay. It's their home, their little area is called a sty. So it has a couple of meanings. I prefer the sty on the eye, but pigs are stinky and I don't like pigs. But it does have two, it has two meanings. Any other one? Okay. All right. We're going to go on to number 6, which is going to be our last one in the review. This has been a kind of a hard review, hadn't it? I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that hard. Well, but y'all are doing great. You're doing great. Okay. Common ways of saying something. Now, last week when we talked about this, I told you this is very similar, or it is basically what we've been talking about on some nights when we've had idioms, what we call idioms, or something that's a saying, a phrase that stands for something else. Let's look at the first one and I'll help you with it. How you describe a person who always seems to be losing his temper. And the quote or the phrase is, he has a short. I can't hear you, Maria. I see your mouth moving. There you go. Fuse. Fuse. You're right. He has a short fuse. Meaning his fuse is very short, and if you light it, if you had a firecracker with a short fuse, you light it and it's going to pop fast. So a person with a short fuse gets angry really fast. So so these are kind of idioms or sayings that you hear. The words to the left will go in the blank. So I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to work on these. I'm not gonna waste a long time on these. I'll give you about 3 minutes to work on them, and then we'll go on and do them, because some of them may be a little bit hard.
Okay.
I've lost my phone. Oh, there it is.
Mm.
I know you probably didn't get very far on those, did you?
Mm-mm.
Let's see if we can figure them out together, because I know some of them are a little bit hard because they are not something you would hear every day. Okay. The first one we did. The second one, Maria, read that and let's see if we can figure that one out.
Okay. How you describe someone who seems quite different from how you expect people to be? He is a real character?
Character? Yes, that is correct. He's a real character. Characters are like actors, or he just he acts different to what you thought he was going to act. Okay, number 3, Rami, you want to read it? Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, we can't hear you. I can see you, but I can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, something. Okay, yeah,
There you go. I can see
yeah,
your mouth moving.
yeah. How you describe someone who talks a lot? He has a gift of gab.
Yes, that is correct. We had that back on the thing before, the Gabby and the mute. So that
Yeah,
was kind of a hint of that one.
yeah,
So
the gab.
all
Yeah, you're
right.
right.
He has a gift of gab. Number 4, Maria, you want to read it?
How you describe someone who's just gotten a great deal of money? He's hit the
Woo.
bush?
No,
Huh?
No.
no.
It's the
What's the
Hey,
lottery?
too
What's
easy.
the name for the lottery?
Yeah.
the jackpot.
Jackpot. Yes.
Jackpot.
Jackpot. Yes.
Okay.
He hit the
The
jackpot or the lottery.
Okay.
Jackpot is a
Jackpot.
lot of money.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Number 5, Rami.
How you describe something that's gone completely wrong? My plans backfired on me.
Yes, it backfired on you, right? It just blew up
Yeah,
basically. So
and there's a lot of stuff actually. A lot of
Backfire
plans.
on me.
totally wrong.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, number 6, Maria.
What do you say to someone who's talking and not really saying anything? Don't beat around the Mm,
It is bush. Don't beat around the
bush.
bush. I don't
Okay.
know why it's bush, but it's just bush.
Okay.
Don't beat around the bush. I guess because it sounds cute. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you really mean to are going to say, or quit talking. All right. Number 7, Rami.
Yeah. What you say when you see someone you think you know. I could swear that I have met you before.
Okay. All right. I could swear that I met you before. You really think you met them before. You know who they are. Number 8, Maria.
What your mother and father often say when your kids haven't behaved properly. You are a disgrace to this family.
Okay. You're a disgrace to the family. You're putting
Yeah.
a bad picture on this family. You're making it look bad. Okay, good. Number 9, Rami.
Yeah, number 9. What you often said or hear in an argument, what's the tone of your voice?
Watch the tone of your voice.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes just the way you say something, it's a totally different meaning. So watch the tone of your voice. A lot of times, children may answer back to a parent and answer in a real, which the tone of their voice is not very nice.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay, number 10, Maria.
Number 10. When a guest asks you that you put in your vegetable soup everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
I hear that more about ladies' purses. You've got everything but the kitchen sink in your purse.
Okay.
That's what I hear. That I've never heard it about vegetable soup, but I've always heard it about how much stuff a lady has in her purse. Okay, number 11, Rami.
Yeah, when you cannot see why others are so upset. What is all the catchy? I think so.
Catchy?
Eh,
Oh, nope.
no, it is what is all.
Everybody's upset and talking and talking and talking, and then what is all the
Grief.
fuss about? What's all the fuss about?
The fuss. Yeah.
Yeah, the fuss about. Why is everybody fussing? Why is everybody fussing? Why?
The fuss.
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 Really?
Fuss is when you're arguing, like the kids are fussing with each other, they're arguing with each other, or so in this instance, it says when you can't see why others are so upset. Everybody's all upset, and you don't see anything. So what's the fuss all about?
Okay.
Okay, like I said, some of these don't make sense. They're just called idioms, or that's what we've called them in our books that we have as idioms. Here they're just saying common ways of saying something. So it's just a different way to say something. Number 12, Maria.
When you don't understand something, it is it is it is I don't have the answer.
Okay, Rami, do you have any ideas?
I think it bounces to me. When you don't understand something, it bounces to me.
Oh, it's Greek to me.
It's
Really?
Greek.
Now, see, you might be able to read Greek. I can't read Greek, but when you don't understand something, you say it's Greek to me, or I can't read it.
I can understand.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Greek to me. I don't know what that says, or I don't understand that. I don't know. So,
No, 1 second. I think this is not not something wrong here. It's not like a vowel or something, or like it's a noun. It's just like expression, you know.
on 12,
Yeah, I'm speaking about it is Greek to me. I mean, it's like expression.
like a prison to you.
No, I mean, no. I think you misunderstand me. I'm speaking about this one, which is it is Greek to me. I think this one is like it's expression. It's not noun. It's not vowel. It is like expression only.
Expression, yes, yes. It is an expression only, correct. Okay, number 13.
Stormies.
Where do we get to? Is it Rami's turn?
I think so.
Yes, sure. Why not? Okay.
I think it's mine.
Is it yours, Maria?
I think so. Okay, number 13, right? When you give a reason for waiting to go out a lot, I just can't stand being cooped up.
Cooped up, yes. Remember we talked, the definition of coop was a chicken, where chickens live, in a little chicken coop. So you're tired of being cooped up in that tiny place. You want to get outside.
Okay.
Oh, you're tired of being cooped up. Okay, number 14, Rami.
Yes, catchy. When you hum or whistle the same song over and over, that is catchy tune.
Yes, that's a catchy tune. Have you ever had a song that got stuck in your head and you can't get it out? You just keep singing it and singing it and singing it in your head. Yeah. That's what that is. Okay. Ooh, it's 8 o'clock. Number 15, Maria.
When you are disappointed about something that has gone completely wrong, That's the way that the ball bounces.
Right. That's the way the ball bounces.
It's the only one which is
This
balanced, Maria, please.
it's got
Only one word balance.
Mhm.
one more bounce, huh? One more bounce. Okay. It's 8, so we're gonna stop. We still didn't get to do our scramble sentences. We'll do those next week. I had them last week. We didn't get to do them last week, but I wanted to get through with the review tonight, if at all possible. So, and I'm glad we did, because some of it was a little bit hard. What I would like for you to do on the next couple of pages, 99 and through 101, this is a word index. They're words that we had in lessons 1 through 12. Sometime when you're just sitting doing nothing, if you can go down through and read through these, if there's some of those words that you don't know what the meaning would like for us to go over the meaning of them, just put a little circle around them, a star beside them, whatever, highlight them, whatever, and we'll talk about those next week. Because I would like to be sure that you have the word meanings before we move on to the second part of this book, basically. So if there's any that you don't understand, we'll go over those next week. I have some scramble sentences that I will have for you next week to put in order. And we'll also do our final review on prepositions, which I was going to do tonight, but we didn't get to them. What we'll be doing next week, I'll have some flashcards like this, and I will ask you what prepositions can be used or represented on this flashcard. Like the girls are around the tree, or the tree is between the girls. Yeah. And then I'll have you make a sentence with it. So that's what we'll, those are the things that we'll do next week. We won't start lesson 13. We're gonna do some scramble sentences to prepositions, and I will try to get some words together. Like I said, the words like read and read that are spelled the same but have different meaning, or spelled the same and have different meanings and pronounced differently. I'll get some of those together and we'll go over some of those, because I know those are hard. Because they were hard in the review lesson. So I'll get some of those together. There's also some words that are spelled differently, but they're pronounced the same, like right, R-I-G-H-T. This is my right arm. And I'm going to write you a letter, W-R-I-G-H-T. So there's a lot of those that it's pronounced exactly the same. They're spelled differently and have totally different meanings. So I will try to have some of those, and we'll go over those. And then the next week we'll start on lesson 13, and then we'll also start on some sentence writing. And I think we were, did you get your a paragraph written, Maria, on what fall is? What I like about fall, is that that's what it was, wasn't it?
Do you want me to read it? Or?
If you want to read it to us, that would be great. And if you can, you do email, you've got email. If you'll email it to me, I will be glad to do corrections. But if you want to go ahead and read it to us tonight, that would be fabulous. And then I'll do the corrections if you email it to me, and then you can read it again next week.
I'll email you on the weekend. Okay, my favorite season of the year is fall, because the weather starts to be colder than the summer. The leaves on the trees change their color, and we celebrate Thanksgiving with our family and friends.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, if you'll email that to me. I was going to have y'all put it in chat, but it's already after 8 o'clock, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. But if you'll just email that to me, I'll look at it, correct it, and send it back to you. And we'll see next week if Norma did hers. and we'll let her do the same. Any questions about tonight? I know we went fast over that review and it was a little bit hard, so I'm sorry.
No,
But it's got to be hard so you can learn something, right? Okay,
Yes.
any questions?
No.
Clear as, mine's are clear as
That is
mud,
mud.
right?
Yes.
That's another idiom, clear as mud. I don't know if I've said that one to Rami. I usually ask my students if their minds are clear as mud, which mud is not very clear, is it? When we get through with something, to see if they understand it, to see if they understand.
Yes, mud.
So next week we will do all that. Y'all have a safe, it's supposed to get cold. So put on your warm jammies and to sleep in, and put on your sweater or coat to go outside, because I think I heard them say it was going to be down to 30 something one night. I'm going,
Oh no.
woohoo, that's cold.
Cold. Yeah. It's gonna be colder. Okay.
No, nobody likes real cold weather. So, but
No me.
no, I don't like it real cold. I like it cool. I like it cool, but not
Yeah.
cold. Not cold.
Like it cool, no cold. Yeah.
No,
too.
no cold. All right. Any questions before we sign off?
No.
All righty. Well, we will
Questions?
see you next week, 6:30. And
6:30.
if you need me before, you got my phone number. You can text me, call me, email me. You got my email. If you need anything or have any questions about anything, just give me a call. All right. Okay. I will see you all next week at 6:30.
Have a good weekend. Bye.